Have a good show.
About my what? About my who? About my rubbish.
Get right here, man.
Funky. Oh shit! Oh shit!
What's good, people? What's good? And welcome to what we're going to call this the end of year good, bad, and ugly.
Come on.
What we're going to do today, we're going to just wrap up everything that's been good, bad, and ugly for the year because there's been a lot. There's been a lot, and not just Man United, good, bad, and ugly. But we're going to go over some other teams as well. So, we ain't even got any pictures today. We're just going to talk. We're just going to go over everything that we need to go over and just actually discuss some of the good, bad, and uglies of the year.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, bro?
Bro, it's the end of 2023, and I'm like, Dumpster Juice FC. I thought we had hit around bottom, but we are now really bottom of the bottom of the we just
No, we're not, we feel like trash. Yeah, we feel like trash because we shouldn't be accepting this level in it yet. But we're not bottom of the barrel FC yet. We're not. Yeah, we're not Chelsea yet. Yeah, we're not. We just came up and going back down. Was it Bournemouth? We're not Bournemouth yet, even though Bournemouth slapped us up. Even though Bournemouth did slap us up. We're not Burnley yet.
That's why, Joe, I need to have this conversation, bro. I just don't know how to feel about things, bro. It's just like, I'm on the point of view of like, I do not want to see the Man United cycle, the 18-year cycle, repeat and repeat and repeat, but it's just one of those things, brother. I need to know what I want for 2024 because I'm confused. It was one of those things for me where I thought, okay, Ten Hag has brought some good. Ten Hag is going to take us somewhere. I'm starting to have even major doubts now about his tactical abilities, bro, his tactical reactions, bro. I know there's the players. The players deserve the blame, but Ten Hag also deserves a lot of the blame. The structure deserves a lot of the blame. There's just so much, but I don't even want us to like start feeling going deep into the Man United conversation first. I want to just like say, if we could, let's first say what's good, bad, ugly, non-Man United, is there
non-Man United? You want to start with non-Man United? Okay.
Yeah, man.
What's been good though? What's been good this year, non-Man United related though? What would you say has been good non-Man United related though?
I would say maybe the fact that the title race is the top four race is just feeling like very much a merry-go-round. We saw at the beginning of the season, right? Spurs was all the way there, and they were going on a tremendous run, and then they had an injury crisis, right? And things changed, mate. And once things changed, they've been on declining, but at the same time, that's still not far away from that first position. That they have 36 points at this moment when we're talking halfway, right at the end of 2023, and Liverpool has 42 points, and that just feels like, wow, look at the job that Postecoglou has done. He hasn't won a trophy yet. We're just sort of, that halfway point. But the fact that this guy managed to change the mentality of these players that were so ingrained to play fossil football, like dead football, the most defensive low block football, and
what you saying then? You're saying to me right now, just everything that you're saying right now to me just makes it feel like Eric Ten Hag should just be fair in his job.
No. I don't want to take it to Ten Hag yet. I'm just talking about what's good in terms of just the race of the top four, watching the Spurs rebuild, accelerated rebuild, seeing an identity, right? They're not really necessarily getting like, they haven't gone to 20 trophy yet, but they have a little bit of a shape, a little bit of a clear playing style that's like, wow, those players that have been playing this anti-football are capable of doing that. That makes me look at the other Man United players a little differently. But
But hold on, it's his first season, because look at Eric Ten Hag's first season.
No, Joe. Let's not bring Eric Ten Hag into it yet.
No. The only reason I'm comparing it, because of this, yeah.
Okay.
Eric Ten Hag's first season, everybody's saying they overachieved, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And if you're looking at Kompany right now, who's to say that it's just a one season, new manager bounce thing happening right now, where they're giving it all for the first season, and who's to say next season they won't fall off? You know what I mean?
Time will tell. But what we can tell right now is the things that we can see, and that's what I'm speaking on, and saying that it's a commendable first half for Postecoglou and Spurs, and just what that 100%. Means for the top four race, because right now we have 5 or 6 teams that are more or less in that conversation. We have obviously Liverpool, right? Man City, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Spurs, West Ham, that all within reach of each other. They're not necessarily...
When you say those names, yeah, how many of them do you really feel is actually in the top four, in a title race?
Villa, Liverpool, and City.
There we go.
Me.
Not even Arsenal. You didn't even say Arsenal. See, how rude is that? That's rude. Any Arsenal fans watching, that's rude. Because you know what? Yeah, you're putting Villa in there before Arsenal.
Before Arsenal, bro. Before Arsenal.
That's what you feel. That's what you feel in it. But the way I see it, yeah, Arsenal has to be mentioned in the title race right now. Yeah, I would say it's a 4-horse race. Yeah, even if you don't want to admit it, you have to admit it. In it, yeah, Arsenal's in the were they not just top before Liverpool?
They were, but
so
we all know
in the title race.
All know they're gonna get confused. Listen, they're gonna get confused by round of 16 Champions League, right? They go through, right? They right after that they will just lose more play. Like that whole focus of them, being interested in this Champions League. It's the first time since the Henry days. Exactly, Keegan. We can never take Arsenal seriously, So they're going to get confused and derailed by the Champions League campaign, but they're not going to win it, obviously, So that's going to mess up that top four chance, that the chances of winning the title. They'll still be in the top four conversation. But that's how I feel. But the thing about it is, it's just it's a merry-go-round, and that's what I was alluding to, saying that it's, I guess, for a neutral, a very good, 2023 top four race, to have right now City 40 points, Aston Villa 42 points, Liverpool 42 points. Now all within touching distance. Every game matters, and that's what makes the competition so fun,
But bro, the way you're talking about Arsenal is the way I think you should be talking about Aston Villa, though, isn't it? Yeah, because when was the last time they were ever involved in a top four race? Now they're involved in the title race. So how can you say that they're not going to fall off? Do you know what I mean?
So the way it's just sort of how Unai Emery has sort of also brought his imprint into the team, as well as, like, as I was giving Postecoglou credit, he's another person who really deserves a lot of credit. It's just like, bro, they bought really, really, really well in the summer transfer window, and also did a proper, like, systematic, like, clear out as well. And they're not even, if they invest just in this January transfer window, maybe get themselves like another person who can contribute to the attacking, they can actually go all the way. It's just a matter of, the other clubs around them and the
I want Aston Villa, bro. I want Aston Villa to win.
Anybody actually I agree with you. If there would have been a club like that, I would be okay winning this year. Yes, Aston Villa is not bad. It'll be a good
Out of
shot.
everybody else, no Liverpool, no Arsenal, no Man City. It would be perfect if it was just Aston Villa. I would just be laughing.
That I agree with you.
All right, that's one good thing. Yeah, the season is hotting up. There is a lot of contestants for the title, and it is looking good. And Man City's not been top for a while, which has been quite nice. Yeah, but they do have like 2 or 3 games in hand now, and they're gonna just, if they win their 2 or 3 games in hand, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be very close to the top, if not on top. But that's yet to be seen. Anyway, you still have to win those games in hand. So
yes.
Let's see what happens with that in it, yeah. But let's speak on what we think is bad about like non-Man United related. Yeah,
you go ahead. What would you say is bad?
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, what I haven't seen, what I really wanted to see was some sort of, after Everton got the 10-point deduction. Yeah, I was really hoping to see some other teams get pulled up. Like where's Chelsea getting pulled up? When's Man City getting pulled up? I haven't heard nothing about Man City or about Chelsea. Where's that gone? That's just like gone out the window. No one's even talking about that no more. Financial fair play just maybe only affects small teams. Is that what they're trying to say?
I know. This I would have loved to see 2023 end with more than just one team reprimanded. This is actually a horrible way to end the year. It's looking bad on financial fair play police. I thought especially Man City. We know those charges, 115 charges have been pending, bro. It's been a while. And like, why are we not seeing any action? That has to be called out, and it's a really bad thing. It's a bad look. I also want to say big up to we have somebody that's tuned in from Dwayne. Cheers from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, it's really I'm hoping maybe we start off the year with them saying, all right, we're laying the law, we're still awake, we're not dozing off. But financial fair play police look like they're sleeping. They look like they have forgotten, they're back to eating donuts again and forgotten what they are there for to do. So Troy Superstar says, I want City to win. I support and respect competence. Okay. All right, Troy.
Me today as well, boy. I missed something he said about me earlier, but I can't find it. Oh yes, here we go. This Joe Blackman clown is a tragedy. Bro, explain yourself. Just coming in with the insult remarks. End of year review. Just shots fired. Do you know the ones there? Like, calm down. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah. That being said, though, yeah, do you think that they're ever going to get hit with these charges like Everton?
Yeah. I'm feeling like to the beginning of 2024, they should just go ahead and just drop the case on them. What's this? What are they waiting on? This investigation is taking too long, man. And by the time City, get the face that charges, like we won't even care about this no more. They would have gotten treble upon treble. Shout out to Jarvis, by the way.
Jarvis, thank you. But you know what? I don't think anything's going to happen to them, and that's the problem.
No.
Do you know what? And I think anything does happen to them, I feel like it's going to be like a slap on the wrist for them. Like we're expecting, oh yeah, by the size of what Everton got, they should get this and that and that. But you know what? I bet they don't even get found guilty on half of the charges in the end. Yeah.
Bro, don't say that, please. What about Chelsea? Do you think Chelsea will get a little bit of a some charges, something financial fair play? Like we saw there was an adjustment to the 5-year. Sorry. I just remembered this, that there was a little bit of an adjustment to the policy that they have. That Chelsea used to do these 8-year contracts and stuff, and try and break out the payments in 8 years. So the amortization thing now, they've tightened it up a little bit and sort of closed that loophole that Chelsea was exploiting. But there hasn't been like, yo, we're coming for you because you guys have been dropping so many pieces. Like, how come they're able to do this and cook the books in a way that it seems like we're fighting with, one arm, like tied, bro, like we're handcuffed on one arm, and other people have like the ability to fight with both the arms and legs, this doesn't make sense,
because they're willing to try and improve their team with, by any means necessary, bro. They're trying. Do you understand what I'm saying? The difference is with someone like Bowley, yeah? He's coming in knowing that he needs to inject cash into this team, right? He might be spending stupidly, don't get me wrong, right? But guess what? He knows what he wants to do. He wants to build his team, with some of the best players he can get. And he might not know ball like that, but he's buying what he thinks is good. If he was, and the thing is, bro, he found that loophole, They had to go close. That's why that one they're not going to get struck for, because there was a loophole. A loophole is a loophole. Do you get what I mean, bro? You won't get smacked. You won't get slapped with a fine if you exploited a loophole. But what you will do, if you stretch the rules and try to break the rules, then you will get slapped with a fine. Yeah, for those things, they've had to close the loophole because there was no way of slapping them with a sanction or a fine for that. Because giving them longer contracts, it's feasible, and it will over time work its way out. That's why it was good. But it is what it is. The problem is that you're stuck with these players for however long on these long-term contracts, and then get rid of a player like that, it's going to be a lot harder. You're actually paying out a lot more as well if you do sell them as well. Do you know what I mean? Because remember,
I hear it, but I also want you to hear my frustration. It's like we don't have the proper competent, where did Chelsea's accountants grow? Like, where did they graduate? Like, it seems like our accountants cannot cook the books. Like, bro, we just have, it's become almost like a universal acceptance that, oh no, we're now back, we're that club that loans players, we're just getting by. We're doing the Wergos type deals, the Sabith, Amrabat type deals. It's like, bro, I just don't want to accept that. I think it's just horrible. But on the other hand, I want to mention the fact that the Chelsea as well, we're talking about the Chelsea situation, is like, for me as a fan of Manchester United, I realize, that, it's good to have an example where, the owner has a big checkbook, they're spending money, and they're not getting it right. So it means like it means like spending money does not buy you a place in the top four. You need to actually have a good structure. You need to have a good coach,
That's why so far Man City did it the right way, in it, in terms of structure and everything else. Chelsea kind of done it the right way the first time around with Roman Abramovich. He done it the right way. He had structure in place. They knew that if their manager weren't performing, they're getting kicked out within like one season. It doesn't even matter how long they've been there, they will get kicked out if they weren't performing. Simple. Their standards rose within 2-3 seasons. Simple. Do you know what I mean? Which is good. They have their own structure. Every team has their own structure once a new board comes in it. And this is another reason why I'm a little bit worried for Ten Hag when that man come in, because they're going to want their own structure and stuff like that. Yada, yada, yada. But let's not go there yet. What's the ugly of non-Man United related stuff? Because everything we talk about, I just want to bring it back to Man United. So let's get rid of the non-Man United related stuff and jump into Man United quick, because we've been going for 18 minutes and we ain't even spoken about Man United yet.
Ooh, okay. I'd say the ugly for me would be maybe the fact that let me see. I wanted the newly promoted teams to come in and really, really surprise about a lot of the Premier League teams, and I think Luton Town is doing that, but I had a lot of hope in how the Vincent Kompany hype when he was coming from the Championship, playing all this impressive football. I had a lot of hope for Vincent Kompany. So for me, it's looking ugly. He's one of the few Pep students that didn't seem like he did his homework properly. You know
what? I feel like, you know what the thing is, he was too ambitious with the players that he has. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
I feel like the
yeah.
kind of football he's playing is the Man City kind of football he's used to. It's just that them players can't do what you want to do, blood. There's some up and coming
Mm,
stars. There's some up and coming stars in his team, innit? Yeah. And something that
yeah,
people have to realize as well, you know, like the open, expansive football.
yeah.
Obviously, he needs to tweak his defense a little bit in order to be able to work it in this league. Yeah. It's
Hmm.
his first
Hmm.
time as well as a manager, you know. So
True
I've
that.
got I've got belief that he's actually going to become better as a manager. Obviously, if he learns to adapt, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I think he will learn.
I hope he also has the support from his, like, from his club to invest a little bit in January, because I he's having a little bit of a Ten Hag esque issue in terms of maybe like his system is maybe too like too what's the word, too evolved for his players, or too, I don't know, it's just like they're not really seeming like there's an actual connect. The hype, the Vincent Kompany hype is not hyping, and that's the point that shows his Kompany hype. Burnley gonna get relegated, says Kenny Fed TV. I mean, but in this trajectory, they will. It looks like they will. It looks like they will. But
If they don't get relegated, then they have to have a mad second half of the season. Yeah, someone has to have a really bad second half of the season. So we'll see what goes, isn't it? We'll see what happens.
Fun fact about Burnley and Man United: you know how many goals they've scored and how many goals we've scored so far this season, Joe?
Talk to me, bro. Just tell me. I'm not even gonna guess.
All right. I'll give you a clue. We've scored 22, and they've scored 20. There's just like 2 goals difference, bro.
Wow.
We were the one on relegation form as well,
It's actually, and with that being said, we're going to start with the good and bad and ugly for Man United. Here we go.
All right. Transition.
We might as well just do this now, blood, because you know what? Yeah, let's go. Is there any good? Are you got any good things to say?
So actually, you were kind of like, actually almost articulating it as a bad thing, but for me, I feel like the fact that Jim Ratcliffe is coming in, the 25%er, I'll call him Mr. 25%er. He's coming in with a little bit of like hopefully an idea for Man United now, and that idea is beyond Ten Hag. That idea should be beyond any manager. It's like that. This is what we want to be known as Man United, because there's an opportunity for us to like actually be like, let's draw the identity all over again. Are we going to be a counter-attacking team? Are we going to be a possession-based team? What exactly is the football identity that we're going for? And that is beyond, that is not, has nothing to do with like the current manager, right? And then from there, that structure should be the thing, the premise in which we move around in the transfer market, looking at players that suit that system. And now it becomes a matter of just finding a manager who is able to get the best out of players that have a little bit of a skill set that actually is cohesive with each other. And that skill set, can allow a manager to actually, let his tactics be played properly. Because right now, there is a clear disconnect.
Let me, before you go any further, because what you just said to me rung a little bell in my ear. Bro, are you saying you're Ten Hag out now?
I'm saying I'm structure in. Fam, I'm structured vision, long-term vision.
And then you say after you get that, and you need to get a manager in that can handle these players and the structure that you want to do. So you say that you don't think Ten Hag is the man to take us to a title.
Ten Hag is not going to live forever, fam. Ten Hag is. Does
he need to live forever to take? I said, is he the man to take us to the title? Yeah,
no, Joe. Hear my point properly. The Ineos guys, the 25% of guys are coming in with the an overhaul of footballing operations. That is something that we know is going to happen. The people that were rumored with is the Dan Ashworths, the Paul Mitchells, guys that have been in the Premier League block, guys that know how to move in the Premier League block. They know how to innovate. They know how to actually have a proper structure and make sure that people are not complacent in their positions. And these guys, the other guy, Brailsford and Blanc. You know, like I believe we are actually going to be looking at a backbone that will probably help us in the long run, with or without Ten Hag. Now, I hope Ten Hag fits those plans. This is where I'm looking at the manager now and saying we need to have the structure first that is beyond the manager, and then be like, Ten Hag, will you fit in this structure? Not Ten Hag giving the club the structure. Who is he to come give us a whole new structure? He's supposed to be a manager. A manager should manage. And then a footballing director should be the one directing the footballing operations. A recruitment director should be the one in charge of finding the right players, unearthing talents. I want guys that don't just look at the English market. I want them to be looking in Latin America, in Africa. We need to be actually letting our scouts scout, and then actually making sure that we do not overpay and undersell.
You know what? Give yourself a bomb, bro. You don't.
Sorry, I went on a little bit, but I just want to make sure you get my structure point. You know,
no, I get that. I get what you're saying in it, but you know, one thing that you have to realize as well, that it's not only those kind of managers that exist. Yeah, there are some managers that actually want full control. Not saying that Ten Hag should have full control, because he's clearly proven that he cannot handle full control. Yeah, his player selection over these couple of transfer windows we've not felt has been right. Although one thing I will say that goes against the board above him and is a tick for him. I feel like some of the players that he has got in were off the right price, but we paid over inflation for them, and then it's given them a tag.
Yes.
And we expect a lot more from these players now that we really should just be expecting average from, because they're not, not 95 mil. They're actually a 25 mil player. Do you understand what I'm saying? 25 mil for Anthony. I don't think anybody will be talking rubbish. Yeah, they'll say he's a young boy. You know what I mean? Just like they'll be talking about Malacia. Do you get what I'm saying? For 15, nobody's really saying anything, We'll expect him to grow. Yeah. Pay 25 mil for Anthony, we wouldn't be saying shit, blood. Everybody would just be watching him grow and saying that, oh yeah, you know what, he's only one dimensional, whatever. Maybe we can move him on in the summer if he doesn't pick up whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he'd be given time. But now, because he's been slapped with a 95 mil price tag, who is this guy? He's not worth it. Yada yada yada. But there's other questionable signings as well. Mason Mounts, but I don't think we've even seen the best of him yet because he's been injured. Amrabat's, we've seen. I think we might have already seen the best of him, to be fair. But I don't feel that the selection that he actually wanted, he's gotten most of. Do you think so?
You saying you don't think he's gotten the most of the selection, Ten Hag? Oh, yeah. In terms of players that
he really wanted.
Sure. Of course. No, I agree with you. Yes, we know, but like that's every manager's predicament, bro.
You should have a backup though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got that in him as well. That's why, anyway, hopefully.
No. Well, on that one, it's like in areas where he invested are the ones that I have a problem with. The priority, the way in which it happened.
Me too, 100%. Okay. Remember what I said about David De Gea? Oh, no, don't make me even get started. Yeah.
Yes.
Not needed this season anyway. Not a priority.
I hear it. Yeah.
Not right now. But anyway, that's one. Was that even a good? Was that good? What did we start with?
No, we started off good and then like it drifted into that. But the good is the structure. That's
the good is the structure that's coming, yeah. What's the bad?
Structural overhaul. That's coming, yes. What's the bad?
Do you want to hit it up or should I hit it up?
You go ahead.
All right, the bad. Well, think about this. How long have we been sitting here, saying that we wanted to take over, blah, 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 blah. It's the end of year. It's the end of year right now. So let's just think about what's happened, really, isn't it? Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
We waited a whole year trying to think that we was gonna get Qatari. Yeah. Praying that we were gonna get
Hey, I
Qatari.
feel Qatari.
You know what? We waited how long? Like, forget about this Qatar. I can't believe we waited a whole year and the Glazers are still here. They're still here. Bro, they're still here. And it's like, I have no idea if our actual club can get any better while they're still here. Yes, we're all praying for Ineos and that, innit? So coming off the back of what we're saying about what's good, it's also like, is there any actual sign that these people won't be still taking money every year? And you know that's what they're staying for. They're staying because of money reasons. They actually don't give a crap about the football. That's why they're like just giving away the football rights for 25%. They know what they're doing, bro. They just want to collect money and sit back. Imagine. Just look at
these guys. They ended the year with them still in possession of the club, and that's a really bad outcome at the end of the day. Like, but us trying to look at the positive of what Mr. 25% is going to do, it's us trying to make a positive out of a really bad situation, because I feel like crying, Tari. Shout out to you, Lil Yo-Yo. Yeah, man. Show. I know, man. I know. It was one of those things where I think the excitement of what the Qataris could have brought, of just the clear out of the debt that we know that we've been, rotting. I know that money doesn't solve problems, just like looking at Chelsea's situation, but it was the excitement of like, oh, we're going to have a fresh slate. And yeah, it's a really bad thing. I cannot argue against that. I have to 100% agree with it and say, yeah, the Glazers are here. End of 2022, a bad thing. What's ugly?
Yo-Yo did just say though that they're not allowed to take out any dividends for the next 3 years legally, which is good. But 3 years is only 3 years, and they're going to be here longer than 3 years, and then they're going to start eating again. It's just enough time for us to forget for them to start eating again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, innit? We'll see
what
happens.
CM's comment, by the way, saying, deep it. We waited since last winter, and we can't even be excited about this false change.
It's true. It's been a whole year, blood. That's what I'm saying. We have to look at it and check it, innit? Yeah, it's been a whole year that we were sitting here waiting, hoping and praying that we wouldn't see the Glazers anymore, just to be sitting here saying, are we really still dealing with the Glazers? They took us for a ride, blood. They took us for a ride. We was there for it. We was that Qatari in this and that. They was never gonna sell to Qatari. They never wanted a full sell. It's evident. They was hoping Qatari would come in and do something like Sir Jim and give them a couple bills to be just a part of the thing. But you know what?
Look, shout out to Matt, by the way, saying, I can't believe people waited for some Emir to grab on our chest like some gram influencer. We were waiting for a blesser. We were waiting for somebody to come bless us with some financial peace and that for real. It's crazy how things turned out. But I want to move on to what's ugly, Joe. What's ugly?
Well, the ugly. I'm just gonna read this statement from the Sun and Neil Custis people, because if it's one person that has been very divisive in the Man United fan base, is this man. So, New Home states Mason Greenwood wanted in a shock 40 million Barcelona transfer as Man United striker is offered Lionel Messi's iconic number 10. Oh shit! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Are you taking it though? That's the question. Would you take how much is it? 40 mil.
If I'm Mason Greenwood, let me answer it from the point of view of Mason Greenwood. If I'm Mason Greenwood, yes. Messi's number 10. What? Bro, that's an iconic.
And do we let him go for 40 mil?
Well, okay, from that point of view, bro, 40 mil feels like we're underselling. This is a generational talent, bro. this is somebody that is no. Not even Ansu Fati gonna go for 40 mil. Oh man, yeah. No, I don't. I think he's way more than 40 mil. His worth, if you want to answer that question that way, he's for me even even with his lack of match sharpness, you're able to just see that this boy is a generational talent. There's none other like him. And I feel like, under Ten Hag, he would actually, he'd perform, Joe. He would solve a lot of our problems, That, and I want him in the middle. I don't want to see. I want to see if Højlund is not able to put the ball in the back of the net, Greenwood would. I don't want to see him on the right. For me, if
Greenwood actually came back, I think he would bench Højlund, bro. That's real talk. If Greenwood came back, he would bench Højlund. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, or bench Anthony. Either way, someone's getting benched, fam. Yeah, 100%. And I feel like Ten Hag actually wanted. I feel like he wanted to play Greenwood, but situations dictated that he couldn't use him.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the chat's saying. People tell me in the chat, would you have Greenwood back, or would you be taking this 40 million from Barcelona and letting him go? They say, yes or no. Take what's there.
Share the link. Let's share the link in the chat.
Yeah. On that note, for real, let's share the link and let's get some opinions in this room. Let's go, people. Here comes the link.
While you're doing that, Joe, I have to ask you also about since we're talking about the right-hand side, what did you make of Ahmad's cameo? It
wasn't bad, I know we still lost the game, but once again, you've seen a bright spark out of foolishness. Yeah. And out of the rubbish that we've been playing, I felt like, you know what? He did all right. It's what we need on the right-hand side, don't we? We need someone who can be direct. Yeah. Someone more direct. Not being funny, bro, but he showed me he can definitely be direct right away. Ahmad is, but I always liked Ahmad, I did ever since he made his cameo. Yeah, when he made his debut. I thought he was good. Remember for Oli scoring the backwards header and all that.
Yes. That was an assist by Bruno, actually, right? Yeah.
I didn't understand why we put him on loan and not Palestri. Like, we should have kept him. I never understood it, but it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think Ahmad is good. Yeah. He's
really like Matt says, people have underestimated Ahmad really, 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 beyond. I feel he needs to be given a chance. I've been shouting for Palestri to get a chance, but for me, Ahmad deserves more. I want to see more minutes, more of him in a red shirt than Palestri, to be fair, but the future for Palestri also has to be talked about. If somebody that's been on injury just comes and surpasses you like that, for me, that's why Ten Hag selected.
You can't say surpassed him already in just one in one game. We've got to see what he can do in another couple of games, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah. Lil Yo-Yo is accusing me of being related to Ahmad. No, but it's the thing about what do you do when you're given a small opportunity? And Elanga talked about this. We have players, we treat our players so horribly, bro, where Elanga said, I used to get 5 or 10 minutes and then wait 7-8 games or, to get the next chance. And
that was Oli ball, wasn't it?
No, but if this happens to Ahmad as well, look, then we can't just let it keep happening and happening. Palestri also is having the Elanga journey right now, And January is right here, bro. Palestri needs to get his agent and Ten Hag to talk. If I was Palestri's dad, I would not be happy right now.
Listen, let me bring some callers in because they've been waiting, bro. Let's
Who we
start.
got?
I'm just gonna go in order when they came in. Let's start with Show. Show, what you saying, bro?
Yo, what's up, man?
What up? Oh.
There's two things I've noticed straight away, yeah? First of all, Botswana Puppy, yeah?
Yeah.
I've noticed he used to always call in with the tactics board, and now the tactics board's gone out the window with our recent performances. No more tactics board, man. It's gone, you threw it away. There's no need for it. We don't need to use it anymore.
Every call, bro.
And Joe, behind you, yeah? Can't lie, it looks like a memorial for Man United, man, on that table. The death of Man United. The shirt with the book.
Well, you know what, bro? I would join me in this visual, yeah, because it feels like that. It feels like it, like, and we're paying homage to the great one himself. Innit? That's what it is.
We're getting licked. The Man United kit is getting licked.
It is what it is, and this is how we don't. Hey, if you look at my background, this is exactly how we feel on the floor, getting licked.
Oh.
It's looking like. That's how 2023.
But look, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about Eric Ten Hag, man.
I knew it. Let's go.
Where are you in the spectrum? Ten Hag out, Ten Hag in.
Yeah, you know what is with Ten Hag? When I look at him, yeah, just looks like he looks defeated, doesn't it, man? He's a broken man, and the things he's doing is it's beyond KG level reckless what he's doing. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man. Even KG would have been doing some of the stuff that Ten Hag's doing, I think. Honestly. I really think so, you know, because yesterday taking Kobe off for McTominay,
yes,
when KG's calling that kind of stuff, you know it's bad. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was shocked, yeah, because if it's one thing that I've been saying on even KG's channel a lot, yeah, is that I wanted to see McTominay just play number 9 if we don't have nobody else. Yeah.
I feel it.
Man, I've said it bedtime. So when I saw Kobe come off, I was like, shit. I knew it was over then. I knew it was over because we was just about struggling in the midfield to contain these guys in the first place. And to lose another ball playing midfielder was detrimental to what we was trying to do. 100%.
And did you see the Ten Hag quotes afterwards, even trying to he said, I saw a lot of energy from McTominay in the second half. That's what he said, yeah? That's strike one. Strike one.
No regrets.
I have no regrets. Strike 2. The first goal was not a midfield issue. Strike 3. The second goal was a communication issue. Strike 4. And strike 5 is even Rob Dawson and Samuel Luckhurst even pointed it out, saying, "What is this guy doing taking Kobe off?"
What the hell? Oh my God.
I think everybody said that at the time, Everybody must have said that because we saw McTominay coming on and was like, okay, but for who? Yeah?
Yeah.
When Kobe, it was just, I know the whole world went, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's mad because even looking at it from a technical, tactical aspect, yeah, you took off the guy that gave us the most control, and you brought on the guy that gives us the least control. It's mad, isn't it? And then even we saw it straight because Forest started battering us straight away, yeah. And you just thought, bro, what is this that I'm watching, yeah? And then even stuff like he brings on Reguilon in the 89th minute. It's like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like, what? Like, why? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I think he's just, put this guy out of his misery, man. Because you know what? I hate seeing man. You know what it is? The level of excitement I had when we got Ten Hag, yeah? I was so excited because he was the guy, I was hyping Ten Hag for years. We got him. I was like, we've got him. This is the guy. Yeah. And seeing him getting broken down like this, yeah, I just think, what more misery do we have to go through as fans? You know what I'm saying? 9 defeats, -5 goal difference. lost 5 games for the first time in December since 1933. I saw a super chat on another stream yesterday night. It's a reckless super chat. Someone said the last time we lost 5 games in December, Hitler wasn't even chancellor.
Bro, let me say that. No, that's kind of funny. Come back still.
It's mad. But this is how mad it is.
Oh shit! Do I let him stay?
No, sure.
I did warn you. I did warn you it was reckless. So I didn't warn you beforehand.
No, but when I say Happy New Year show, big up for the call, bro.
Happy New Year, you guys, man. Big up.
Damn. Oh,
Bro, it's crazy, though.
that's
Like,
wild.
what do you think right now about Ten Hag's chances of staying in the job? Because before you say anything, my biggest criticism of Ten Hag, right? Because everybody knows I'm Ten Hag in, but my biggest criticism of Ten Hag is that he takes too long to learn. Mm-hmm. It's like he makes the same mistake about 20 times before he actually learns not to do it.
Yeah. It's but the thing about it is, part of being a manager, you have to have a level of being stubborn and believing in your method over other people, because you're the one that got the job. You're the one in charge. At the end of the day, he is the one in charge and has to make the ultimate decision. It doesn't matter what his coaching staff think. They may have like a split decision, but he needs to learn from his mistakes. I was allowing for a manager to learn on the job, because let's be fair, he's still a young manager. But at the same time, bro, you can't repeat the same mistakes over and over and over. Picking McTominay over and over and over and over again. That's when he's
not just picking McTominay over and over again. He's picking McTominay in the wrong places as well, taking off the wrong people for McTominay. Because you know what? It's like, I understand what you was trying to do, because McTominay has bagged you goals. You know what I mean? He has bagged you goals to save the day.
Yeah, he's a top goal.
Going to get that again. So it's not. He is trying. It's something that he thought would probably happen again. And if it's tried before and it's tested and it worked, why wouldn't you try it again as a manager, innit? But
he's been put in a difficult situation, bro, because we want him to have his identity going, right? We want to see his identity now, and it's like we can be trying to survive. If last year was about stabilization, this year should be about identity formation. And people have given him flag for like, bro, single pivot, but he believes in the single pivot. He's the one in charge making that decision, being like, we're gonna try it again. Let's try and correct the mistakes from last time. But the mistakes keep on happening and happening and happening. But as a wise man once said to me, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Didn't you want to watch the Arsenal game, you?
No. I didn't want to watch the Arsenal game.
Okay. Thank you, sure, because you'd be well late for your show. Yeah.
Nothing new. I've done a second half watch along,
Have you? Yo, man. Let's bring in the second guy in line. It was Sashiv. Kenny, what you saying, bro?
Guys, happy new year to every one of you. Hopefully you all go, and it's 2024. Woo-hoo!
Oh, you in the future already?
I'm the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, where you at? Big up, bro. How's supporting Man United in 2024, Kenny?
I think the fan has. The fan is the only positive of 2023.
How did you see in your new year? Did you do anything special?
New year. Just basically hanged out. I just kind of hanged around with my friends. Then I just came back. Then I just came back to see. You guys are doing a show. Then I'm right here now.
Hey.
And by the way, I actually that tongue diagram here that actually summed up our club this season. We have
Yes.
been licked right, left, and center this year. You know, that is crazy. That really summed up. You know?
Oh my god! Oh, bro. Let me ask you something though before we get into anything else. Yeah, Mason Greenwood. I'm asking serious questions now, people. Mason Greenwood. Are you taking him back or are you sending him on? If Barcelona
Bro,
come in,
I'm Greenwood in, buddy. He needs to come back, buddy. Our attackers are seriously like 007 agents, man. Our attack is weak, man. Do you guys see our attack right now? It's weak. It's seriously mediocre at the moment.
Yeah.
We need to strengthen our flipping attack. You know, we can't like allow our special talent to leave to our rival clubs and he will end up doing well and then again the fans will again so-called regret selling Greenwood and you know it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing again. You know.
I know. I already knew your answer, Kenny, because like I've heard you, defend Greenwood from a long time ago, bro. But would you, if you were answer it from the point of view of Greenwood, if you were Greenwood and Barcelona is calling, what are you doing?
Look, I'm not sure of this part, but like, see, if I was actually Greenwood, then if things are not going well at this football club at the moment, yeah, then I will go to FC Barcelona at the moment.
All right, it's time to learn Spanish, buddy.
Yeah, to be fair, but like. Yeah, but like to be honest with you, as a fan, right? As a fan, yeah. We really want Greenwood back, buddy. Like our attacks right now, they are like 007 agents.
All right, and do you know anything? What about the other side of it? We all know the reason why a lot of people don't want him here. Yeah. What do you say to those people? Because I think I'm one of those people that say it doesn't matter, like the talent ID of the player, innit? Yeah. I don't know, actually.
Bro. Even Ten Hag wants Greenwood back. Even Ten Hag wants Greenwood back.
A lot of people want a lot of things. Don't mean I agree with them, innit? Just because Ten Hag wants something doesn't mean I agree with him. Even though I think Ten Hag should stay, you know.
To be honest with you, these are the same fans. They're just really impatient. They're just Morals FC. That's what they are. So it is what it is. If Greenwood comes back,
no Morals FC then. Like you know Morals FC then. So what would you say about the people that are offended by him playing? You know, because we all saw, we all heard, we all know how he got off. You know, he's got off on technicalities. Has he learned anything? Is he a rehabilitated man? You know what I mean?
Listen, like life gives you a second chance, and I'm 100% sure he's going to learn from it. Yeah, and I'm 100% sure he will be a better human being at Manchester United Football Club, and Ten Hag is the manager that is going to redevelop him, and he's going to be another special re-signing.
I see what you're saying, Sasheva. I agree with the fact that everybody deserves a little bit of a opportunity.
Listen, if the chat is just being offended, it is what it is. That's just your opinion.
No, a lot of people in the chat actually want Greenwood to come back as well. They're saying it's 50-50 in the chat, to be fair. Yeah. But you know what, bro? Big up yourself, man. Good call as always.
You were saying Happy New Year. What were you saying?
Yeah, Happy New Year. And are you doing the second half watch along?
No. No, I'm not doing it today.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I'm going out of state.
Yeah, fair enough. Take it.
Yeah, I gotta celebrate my New Year's, Kenny. Okay, you just celebrate.
For real. Oh boy, do you know what though? I'm gonna ask everybody that comes in straight up and down. Mason Greenwood. are you keeping him or are you selling him? Yeah.
Yeah. I like the question that you asked. I like the point that you advanced about him showing any signs of rehabilitation. He has to do something for society a little bit.
What's he been doing? Nothing's been made public. Do you know what I mean? There's one thing I'll say to you right now, yeah. This is where I'm on the fence with the situation, yeah, with Mason Greenwood, because I do believe in rehabilitation. It's not like I've never done nothing bad in my life before. I'm not saying I've done anything as bad as what he done, but it's not like I've never done anything bad. And I believe in, you know, people can learn to become better, especially when you're so young, yeah. But I need to see change in you, bro. Because if he was my little brother, if he was really my bro, yeah, I'll be like to him, bro, you've got a lot of making up to do if you really want to be at United, you know, and whatever. You know, you need to show this, you need to show that. We had this discussion back, I think, on my show on Truth is Truth, when I was talking about Greenwood, and he needs to show rehabilitation. He needs to show some sort of growth before I think Man United fans will ever be able to accept him again. Because I do believe in second chances. But
Yes. All right, let's see a different perspective.
Let's see what Mark thinks. Mark, what you saying, bro? You're muted. Stop talking because you're muted.
Oh man, didn't want to make no noise, bro, in the background. Didn't know when I was gonna go live. You know, big up to Poppy, big up to Joe. You know, happy New Year to everyone that's already experiencing the New Year. Like Shachiv, for me, you know, it's still the 31st, so it's not the New Year yet, but. It's one of those things, man. You know,
where are you at? You're in Germany right now for the New Year?
Yeah, I'm in Germany, so it's still the 31st. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. Like, as you were asking everyone before, I'd say I'm Greenwood in. If an independent investigation that took more than a year could find him innocent, I'm with that. That's two separate investigations.
007 sound.
You know, that kind of two separate investigations that let him off free, or in other words, you know what I mean? So, in my opinion, I'm saying this: you have to give someone time. You know what I mean? Everyone makes mistakes. Now, if we judge him based on his character, he's been a young footballer at Manchester United for 12 years. Like, he's not a gang member. He's not a career criminal. He's not a degenerate or anything like that. So he made a mistake. Of course, we're not going to absolve him from this. And I'm sure there's lots of...
He said he's not a degenerate, bro. I'm sorry, but from what I saw, degenerates do the things that he did. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it's alleged what he's alleged to have done, to be fair, because I mean, if an independent investigation and the legal system also found it not to be evidence valid.
That's why, because the woman wasn't pressing charges anymore. Let's face it, that's why they were dropped. They're not going to get a conviction. The woman doesn't want him convicted. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, bro, like there's different ways you could look at it, right? And if you look at it from one perspective based on, okay, what are we gonna say? Are we gonna cancel his career, cancel everything, and put him out because of what we think, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone could say the woman didn't want to press charges, but no one knows exactly what happened. Because we could sit here and say the pictures. I could say the pictures are edited. Because the audio was edited.
It's a video.
Yeah, and it could be edited because movies are made, bro. Like, let's not be real. Let's be real out here. How do you make movies? You stitch together periods of time. You never know, bro. I'm just saying this, right? Just as much as you could say he's guilty, you can say he's innocent.
Saying that. What's his name? You're actually still innocent, innit? Yo, that's the kind of guy you are, innit? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like this, bro. I'm just saying it like this, right? Like, at the same time, he made a mistake, and it's terrible what's alleged that he's done, bro. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if we're gonna say we're giving him a second chance, right? If we're gonna give him a second chance in life to show that he can rehabilitate himself, then we give him a second chance, if you know what I mean. But if we're not, we're not. It's either you with it or you're not, in my opinion. If you can forgive him, you can. If you can't, you can't. No one's wrong for that. Everyone has their opinion, and their opinion is how they feel, bro. That's how I'm with the Greenwood thing. You know what I mean?
So what would you say to people that are offended by him returning? Would you have any
I would say join the club, mate, because there are lots of things in football that offend different people in different ways. Like religious people might be offended by some things in football. Non-religious people might be offended by some things in football. You know, so there's lots of
People might be
different
offended
things.
by Zuma.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, you know, the people who are like, you know, all for, you know, animal rights and activism and stuff would be offended by Kurt Zuma. So there's a lot of different things, man. So in my opinion, I just look at it
Race.
from the
I mean, you know,
perspective where
black people should have been offended by John Terry. Let's be real. Yeah.
No, but guys, the profile of the you know issue we're talking about is different. It's so severe. It's not like animal.
I can't say
like,
it's more severe than racism or someone
no,
biting someone during a
but you
football
can't put
game.
it on the same pedestal as animal
I'm
rights.
not, but
like,
what I'm saying is at the end of the day is there's always going to be something, whether you rank them on the same scale of severity or not, there's going to be something that is going to make someone disgruntled. You know what I mean? So it's like, can we actually have everything our way? Will football still be football? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because like some people argue for VAR, some people argue for it without VAR. You know what I mean? Football, we love football before VAR. We still love football with VAR. I mean, so it's if we could get the best of both worlds.
You're comparing domestic violence to animal abuse is wild.
Yeah, you know,
Well, I gotta tell you this though. Yeah, no, you know what? For real, I get what you're saying though, bro. I get what you're trying to say. You know, people will be offended no matter what. You can't please everybody, and that's just how the world works. Not just football. That's just how the world works. You can never please everybody. Some weeks you're on here, people say that we're boring as hell, and where the hell is KG, and blah 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 blah. But you just take it in your stride, bro. Because guess what? Not everything is for everybody. At the end of the day. But look, I do. Look, this is why I'm kind of playing devil's advocate, by the way, when I'm saying these things, innit? Because I like the back and forth of. I want to hear everybody's opinion on this because I actually don't know where I sit. Because like I keep telling everybody, if it was my little brother, I would be like, bro, you can do better, fam. You know, you should have never seen this, and if it is true, I hope you fix up a blah 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 yada yada yada. But if it was, but at the same time, you know, I can see all the reasons why people wouldn't want him back. From what I saw and what I witnessed myself. Yeah, so I guess if I'm being honest with you, I don't actually care which way it goes. I think if he comes back, he would actually have to show me a lot though. He'd have to show me a lot. It couldn't just be he comes back in and just starts playing and everybody wants to just forget because everybody else won't let him forget. We won't let him forget. The other fans won't let him forget. Do you know what I mean? The songs that we will sing, I will probably be singing them like this too. Like, yeah, that guy. So, yeah, so.
So Joe, you know what I would say, Joe, like the only way he could possibly show it or try to show anything is by firstly his performance as a player. You know what I mean? I think his performance is going to show his focus, his level of where he's at in, you know, his maturity or whatever. So in my opinion, I just think maybe, you know what I mean, that's left to be seen and only time will tell that. You know what I mean? Only time will let him show people that he has evolved and he has learned his lesson, matured and grown as a human being. So that is something that I would just say is the only way we could answer that. But if I move on to Ten Hag, which was your major question before, I would say I'm kind of like you, Joe.
Can't talk about it. I don't. No, go on.
I was counting down.
No. Bro, like, I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm Ten Hag in because I've seen enough managers try with... We have players in our squad that have been through 3 managers already, and we've all said, you know, what if another manager could get the best out of them? You know what I mean? There are 2 players in the squad that have been through 5 managers that we're saying, you know, maybe another manager could get the best out of him. I'm done with that, man. Like, I'm done with players who can't be asked. I'm done with players who aren't figuring out what they need to be doing on a field without the manager having to tell them every minute on the touchline, like, yo, you're in the center forward role or you're in the defense role. You need to get back. You need to pay attention. No, man, like, it's too much.
Mark, you know, what you just said to me, Mark, actually just made me think, though, you know, for real, some of these players have been through 3, 4, 5 managers, yeah? Hold on a minute. the fact that we did so well last season as well, because you know the same thing happens every time we get a new manager. They play well for one season. Yeah, think about it. We got the best out of Rashford last season, did we not?
Mhm.
Who did that? Eric Ten Hag did that. Yeah, we've seen this season a much improved Harry Maguire. Yeah, who did that? Eric Ten Hag did that. For how long did we say that we wanted? A lot of people were saying Wan-Bissaka out. You ain't saying it no more. Yeah, he did that. You know what, yeah, people? I think people live in a very short-term memory bubble, yeah, where you need to start remembering what this man has actually brought to this goddamn team. He brought some standards and he's actually upped a good couple of people's levels. Just because they don't want to do it no more, like Rashford. Yeah, Rashford is my biggest advocate, you know, because I'm like, the season before Ten Hag come, I was like, Rashford out, walking around the pitch, kicking around, not doing nothing, not tracking back. Then Ten Hag came in, had a 30-goal game season. Okay, maybe he can do something. This season he's doing the same ish again. We're just walking around. But you know what? Maybe after Ten Hag has benched him a couple times, maybe he'll start doing more. But I can't see it. I'm not seeing enough from this kid, bro. I'm not seeing enough to saying that he deserves to be on like 350 a week. Why is he? What?
Yeah. I'm just here to say, guys, I'm just playing devil's advocate with like Joe is with Ten Hag, because in the same time, I could understand that his selections might not have been to our liking every time. But when I look at the team, all teams in the Premier League have squads. People make excuses for Spurs. Spurs lost 6 of their last 7 games. But we're talking about they have an identity. We're talking about we're seeing Ange Ball working. You know what I mean? People say the same thing about other teams. Look, Iraola at Bournemouth, people talking about he's amazing. Bournemouth lost last night. What's amazing about that? You know what I mean? When we talk about the new manager who just came in at Nottingham Forest, I can tell you the one thing that I've noticed. Anthony Elanga doesn't play the same position he was playing under Steve Cooper. Neither does that youngster who scored against us, Gibbs White. You know, the team has a different shape. So when you think about it, we faced a different Nottingham Forest team with the same players who were playing in different positions, and they were playing better than when we faced them earlier on this season. Arguably, we had a terrible game, in my opinion, but we still, on paper, had a better game than Nottingham Forest. We lost that game ourselves. That's my opinion. I can't really blame the manager for that. When a player is people making compilations of all the cutbacks we scored, and they say, how can the manager fix that? But if you ask yourself this, how do the players not, adapt to that? They are the ones on the field suffering the same thing over and over and over. How do they not adapt? How do they not learn their lessons? When your kids go to school, you expect them to learn from their mistakes. You expect them to learn the lessons that are taught in class and come home and exemplify them, so that you understand that, okay, they fully understand this topic, this subject, whatever it be. What about these players? Why aren't they understanding and exemplifying that every single time? Now, it's true they might not be 10 out of 10 every game, but at least give us 7 out of 7 every game. You know what I mean? 6 out of 7.
On the flip side, Mark, wouldn't you say it's the manager's? I agree with you, by the way. But on the flip side, I'm asking, would you say it's the manager's job to mentally, to psychologically charge up some of these players as well? It's a part of the responsibility of him to make sure that them guys start the game at kickoff ready for the game and not perform when they're 1 goal down or 2 goal down. You know, what would you say about that?
Well, I would say this, like, as much as I could try to motivate, if I was a coach, as much as I try to motivate and talk to these guys and get them into a position where I think mentally they're ready, they have to also walk into that role. You know, you ever heard the expression, you could carry a horse to the trough, but you can't make it drink water?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the same thing for me. Eric Ten Hag is taking some of these guys to the lake to drink water. But he could tell them, yo, guys, you have a long journey ahead. Drink some water. And some of those guys might say, you know what? I ain't thirsty right now. I'm going to drink the water. And then halfway through the journey, they're dropping because they're exhausted.
They drop down. Yes.
Exactly. Sometimes it's not always about the directions they're given. It's about if they're executing those directions that they're giving. If you are seeing it. Because if we give the manager credit for some games getting the tactics right, and we give the players credit for sticking to the tactics and performing well under the tactics, then it's the same when we lose. either they did not stick to the tactics or they didn't perform well when they stuck to the tactics. So it's always both the players and the manager. It's just the percentage of who's at fault changes each game. And it's the same thing with wins. Both of them get plaudits when we win. Both of them has to get the responsibility when we lose. So this is why I'm going to blame the players for the game I saw last night. Because Rashford, for me, wears the number 10. That's a talisman number.
Whoa. What?
I'm not saying he was terrible. I'm just going to make an example.
What about the substitution?
I don't like it. Like, no one is going to like to see Scott McTominay come on the field, really. Like, let's be honest. I wanted him out 2 years now. But at the same time,
he came on for as well, though. He came on for Mainu, the only guy out there that was.
Yeah, I know. But ask Papi what I said, right? When that substitution came in, right? We needed to make a substitution in the midfield. I just didn't know if it was going to be Eriksen, because I thought Eriksen was poor in the first half. He lost most of the balls. He made a lot of missed passes that were just going to nowhere. And it was like, for me, he was having a terrible game. So I was thinking maybe you take him off and you bring on like a Hannibal Mejbri, or you even bring on like a Donny van der Beek, or even bring on McTominay. But I thought Kobbie would stay. When he took off Kobbie, I was like, this could be bad. But at the same time, our midfield really did lack energy throughout the game in the first half. If you're being honest with yourselves watching the game, you could see that the midfield lacked energy. Now, make the substitution as the personnel, I didn't like it, but we needed some change. And it didn't work out.
You gotta go. You've been on for 10 minutes.
We're heard from a Ten Hag in. Can we get a Ten Hag outer in here just to bring some balance?
Ten Hag out. Anybody wave your hand if you're a Ten Hag out.
I know Omo is Daddy Ratcliffe. He's a
Omo.
Yo, happy New Year to Daddy Ratcliffe. Happy New Year to Daddy Ratcliffe. You see my dad Ratcliffe? He changes on the block list. He has been calling. He's been blocked. I don't know why he's calling. He's blocked. Happy New Year to Silas Ferguson. Today's his birthday. That's a good right there. That's a good right there. Let's get that out of the way.
That is the good, for real.
That is the good right there. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh, you know what? I need to say as well. Troy was in the waiting room and he's gone. Hey, Troy, if you're still about, yeah, I'm sending out the link one more time. Please, I would love to hear from you. It's only fair to have a Ten Hag outer on the show because give like different perspectives. Please call back in. Yeah, but
25% is the new 100. 25% is the new 100. You want a sugar daddy, Qatar? I'm here to give you allowance.
Almost, the guy on that picture is not Ratcliffe, right?
Oh no, he's not Ratcliffe. Don't worry about that. It's coming soon. Don't worry about that.
That's Dave Brailsford, bro.
He was watching the game. That's his face looking at the game. We're down 2-1 at the 93rd minute.
Oh boy! Oh man! You saw there was a Busby Babe as well that was on the stands. He was falling asleep. I was just like, come on now! What is this, man? What are we doing?
To answer your Greenwood question,
yeah.
If I was Greenwood, I would leave on a free. Give me the number 10 for Manchester United, or I'm leaving on a free. I don't have to come to this club anymore. You didn't treat me right. Like, you came out of the statement like I'm gonna play. The next statement you said that, oh, you're not gonna play me. Like, what are we doing here? You did not take care of me, so why should I still play for the club?
All right, but if you're Man United, what are you doing with him?
Oh, if I'm Man United, I'm bringing him back. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what all you fans. I don't care what you say. Everybody in the comments, I don't care what you say. Those fan channels, I don't care what you say. People in the stands, I don't care what you say. He's coming back to the club. I don't care how you feel. When we winning trophies, you'll be there. When we win trophies, you'll be there. That's what you want. You want trophies. Let me sort that out.
So, then, how do you feel about the whole situation surrounding him then?
Surrounding. Listen, what happened was bad. What happened was bad. He has paid for his crime. Did he even pay for his crime?
What has he paid for?
Listen,
What has he paid for? What did he do? Is it because he's playing in a different country, still earning millions of dollars and in pounds?
I don't know. I don't know what they did in the background, but what I'm gonna tell you is this: he's welcome back whenever he feel like it. Whenever he feel like it, he's welcome back for free. So long he gets to number 10K. If he gets to number 10, I'm happy. Oh,
you need to check your hard drives.
Also, you know why I don't want him back? I don't want him under this manager. ETH out. What? This manager is horrible. Horrible. How many times does he want to try his nonsensical 3-1-6 and it doesn't work over and over? How many cutback goals have you conceded? Easy cutback goals. Let's talk about the Nottingham Forest game. You decided to take off Mino, that I've been doing the work all day, that I've been doing two people's job because Ericsson's not tracking back. You decided to take him out and put in McTominay, that we all know is not good. You might just stop McTominay as a striker and call it a day. I don't know why you play Anthony. Like, why are you playing Anthony? Why are you playing Ericsson? For what reason? You're playing Delo, like, and you want to bring a regular on late? You playing Wan-Bissaka? Like, what are you doing? This is Nottingham Forest. This is Nottingham Forest, by the way. This is not Real Madrid. This is not Barcelona. This is not City. This is not Liverpool. This is Nottingham Forest. They just came to the Premier League like 2 years ago. They just got here. They just got back here. And now you're losing to them? Listen, I don't get it. How many shots on target? Like 2? We didn't even create. They gave us the ball. We didn't even create. You know how we scored? Of the goalkeeper mistake. Shout out to the goalkeeper. He played for our team. Man of the match right there. Their goalkeeper was our man of the match. So he only gave us the ball twice. What you said?
Could you say that anybody played well yesterday?
The goalkeeper. That's it. That's what I'm sticking with. Final answer.
I thought you were gonna say Ahmad or something, but like, he's like,
listen, I'm surprised the manager played Ahmad because if I'm Pelestri, I'm leaving. If I'm Pelestri, I am leaving.
So what do you want in 2024 for Man United?
2024, I want a new manager first of all because this manager ain't cutting it. Last year with this team, Diego Simeone contract run out 2027. Listen, just go snap him up and pay the extra money. Or hey, Potter finish up the summer. Diego Simeone come in 2024 and continue on because this manager doesn't know what he's doing.
Did you just say Potter, man? Potter.
He said Potter. It gets cringe and cringier. But with Simeone, you remember the thing that I was talking about at the beginning of the show about the long-term vision and like that he fits our current DNA. What we are right now, would make a less. Like if we wanted, hear this point out, Joe. If we wanted to make a Man United identity based on the players that we have right now, we should call Simeone. If we want to make a brand new identity, clear out everything and start afresh, not Simeone, bring somebody else. That's if you get what I'm saying. There's a little bit of less of a technical league.
He plays quite a defensive style of football, doesn't he?
And that is what we're precisely good at right now. You know, that's precisely like if we want to be that. Football can be played in many different ways, and you can win and get trophies in many different ways, you know. But anyway, let's hear different
All right. Do you know what? All right, I'm just gonna do this quickly. Yeah, I know this guy came in like last, but he's not gonna stay on for long because I know who it is. It's Chelsea Dan. What are you saying, boy?
I know you're drinking your tears. I know you want to remove me. I know that, but I'm not here to banter you, Joe. I know you was hiding last night on Football Power show. I know you was hiding. I know you was drinking. You was depressed the result against Nottingham Forest yesterday. Yeah, you got that. But your crisis is in doubt with and Eric Ten Hag. My situation this year, what I was going to say to you, I said to Football Power last night, and I said to Mark was waffling, right? He was talking about Eric Ten Hag, yeah, because we know Mark's Eric Ten Hag in, yeah. He's not here, but it's all the players. The way I saw your game last night, your frontiers and your players, yeah, are dreadful. You have 4 minors. We were talking about this last night, Football Power last night, wasn't it, on the table. You have goal difference 4 minors.
5.
Right? Or 5? Is it 5 now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't listen to him, bro. I can't. Why are we listening to Chelsea that curse about a team for? Why is Chelsea talking to us, fam? Like, why is he talking to us?
With that Nkunku picture.
What are we doing? Chelsea, Dan, you can stay there for a little minute. We might come back to you in a minute. I just can't. I'm not even listening to a Chelsea fan.
And he was like, you're horrible. And I was like, no, we're really horrible. That conversation was, let's get somebody else.
Land quickly.
Oh, no. Joe, I'm not here to ban. But the truth in facts, you have to listen. You're
it's uncomfortable truth. Then go ahead.
You're Anthony. You're Anthony 100 million to my Cole Palmer. If it was 50 million, scored more goals than your Anthony. My 20 million Nicholas Jackson scored more goals than your 80 million Hydra. Is meant to be the next Eden Hannon, who's only scored 1 goal in the Premier League. Yeah.
I will not technically
my he paid 15 to 20 million. He scored more goals than your Ratcliffe. That's what I call him. Ratcliffe, Mr. Grasshopper. Yeah. Okay, all right. My whole team, has scored more goals, and you're only 3 points away from us, and we're in the semis in the Wembley. There's no balance here, Joe. I'm just.
What's the point, Joe? Yes, we get it. Statistically,
the point is, you've got the worst record in the Premier League, and the fact is, Ten Hag, this season, he's come up on the Twitter space to today. Your Onana, how much did you pay Onana? Yeah? How much did you pay for him? He's the worst decade in history to be the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League. And people on the space, today Football Power, are saying that Man United made him worse because when he was at Inter Milan, he was world class. When he was at Ajax, he was world class. Soon he goes to Man United,
oh, well, that's time. Yep. Coming back this time, nothing up. But we don't like Onana anyway, but I don't want to hear Onana stats bad. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, no, Onana is bad. Onana is like, we all.
Onana stats. I said David De Gea should have never left. Yeah, Onana stats are just, I don't even want to hear them, fam. He can go back to where he comes from. Yeah, and that's not being racist. I'm talking about his club. Yeah, he can go back to Inter, fam. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What don't you think? Maybe the Africa Cup of Nations might give him a chance to turn it around, bro.
No.
You're done.
I don't think it's going to give him a chance to. The only thing it's going to give is Bayern a chance to shine. That's what it's going to give. Yeah. If Bayern takes his chance, bro, I swear to God, we are very fickle fans. And if he makes about 5 saves in one match, Onana is done. Onana is done. If he makes 5 saves in one match, Onana is done. Yeah. Yeah. 5 games, 5 shots, that's it. Oh my God. I can't do nothing. Trust me, that's what will happen. Yeah. All it takes is 5 shots, fam. 5 shots. Yeah.
I hear it. But the uncomfortable reality, Joe, I have to prepare you for it, my bro. Africa Cup of Nations finishes, if I'm not mistaken, February 11th or something like that. Onana is going to come back and take them gloves from Bayern. It doesn't matter if Bayern has had clean sheets all January. That's the truth.
We'll see. We will see.
We will be there.
Big upset Griffin in the house. Hey, listen. Right. Wow. 5 people in the chat right now. 5 people waiting backstage. And we're gonna run it up. We've got 4 people backstage. Okay.
And let's do it quicker.
Let's run it real quick. But there's some good people backstage, so it's not gonna be that quick if I'll be honest with you, yeah. I'm gonna start with Preem. Then I'm gonna hit up Pav, then I'm gonna go 7 kids deep, then I'm gonna hit up Kenny G's fan. Yeah. I know exactly who it is. But all right, let's go in that order, yeah. All right, let's go. Preem, what you saying, bro?
Wagwan popcorn.
Hey. What you saying? What part of the world are you in?
Where am I now?
Where you now?
I'm in London, bro.
Oh, lovely. So we're bringing in New Year's together then, fam.
Yeah, man. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Family, friends, what you doing?
It's always family for me, man. It's always family. My family's so big that when we get together, it's like the neighbors, they can't stand it, fam.
Oh yeah, I'm banging on the door.
1 second. No. I know there's not a lot of people like KG watching, yeah, but at least the 35 of you here could at least drop a like, please. Pretty please, if you're here.
No. I think we got more likes than that. I think Stephanie is talking about on my channel. We're also streaming to Football Power Hour. Let's get the likes up on Football Power Hour, by the way. 6 likes.
That is funny.
I'm going to ask the question I've been asking everybody that stepped in real quick.
Mason Greenwood.
Yes, Preem. What you
Whoa,
say?
that's an uncomfortable conversation.
That's what I'm doing. End of the year thing. Come on, though, honestly, yeah.
All right, cool. You know what, yeah?
Right now, Barcelona said they want to give us 40 mil for him, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you take it or would you call him back to the club?
What? That only those 2 options, yeah?
Well, what else would you? You know, or whatever you would do. Tell me, innit?
I'm not gonna lie. As a footballer, I can't take 40 million. Do you know what I mean? As a footballer for Mason Greenwood, I can't because he's got that talent. It's that raw talent that we're missing.
Come on.
But as a person, like obviously we all know his antics. That's where the confusion gets to, innit? Because obviously how it is, like. But I don't think because how old is he? He's still a young G, isn't he?
Yeah.
3
3-ish or maybe. Let's see.
If you look and check how old is he, then I can continue my point. But yeah,
he is exactly 22 years old.
Exactly. So 40 M's for 22-year-old with that much of a potential span. No, I can't take that. And he's smashing up in Getafe, innit? He's doing really well. So obviously I can get like more, maybe like 80 million. I don't know how we're gonna negotiate that, but yeah, I'll take for that. But we left him out for a loan, innit? So
if we bargained up to 80 mil, you take it and say fair enough then, yeah?
Yeah, man. I feel like 80 mil because that's that Anthony. Okay, do you know what? Deep down inside, yeah, like I want him to go through like rehabilitation, innit? Like for him to come back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like deep down inside, that's what I'm gonna be honest on that. Do you know what I mean? Because that right hand side, yeah, as I said to KG, like it's like we're doing Paralympics on that side, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're going swimming, yeah, and bro, it's not swimming, bro. The arm's not there, innit? So respectfully, yeah, fam. Once we're doing the let's go, we do we fling. What do we fling? Where the We're the ding dong thing. We're in the ding dong thing.
You see what I'm saying though, Premier. I feel like a lot of Man United fans feel that way about him. You know, doesn't he feel like that little brother of yours that just done bad, and you're like, oh, how are we gonna, bro? How are we gonna? That's what it feels like because he's our guy.
Yeah,
he was our guy. He was our guy, our little brother, our star coming up. Yeah.
Remember that goal we scored against Leicester? Remember that goal he scored against Leicester? That was that goal, yeah. Against even though we lost, yeah, but that goal.
You see, those are the kind of performances that we're talking about. Those kind of things that you're like, even though we lost, yeah, even though like the other day with what's his name when Kobe gave away the ball and they scored, it's like, so what? We still had a good performance. You don't really blame him 100%. People are gonna make mistakes, but oh god, see, this is why I'm on the fence with Mason Greenwood, bro.
I think he can. I think within the years, you know how like time's a healer, innit? I think he can like get himself back into the team. Like even if he comes in, he'll get a couple of boos from the fans. Yeah, whatever. Gets a couple of boos. But then if he starts scoring goals, as I said, man, a couple of fans will turn their heads. They'll be like, alright, cool. Like, you know what? He's the only one scoring goals, and there's talent there. Do you know what I mean? But I'll still say that he needs maybe another season to just get himself recuperated again, and then maybe Eric Ten Hag would see if I said moving up the market. That's funny. What's it called? Eric Ten Hag will bring him back into the team like in the next season if he's still a manager of the job, innit?
Preem, you think it's worth it though? Like like the previous call, Chelsea Dan, he's a Chelsea fan, right? And he's gonna be singing like not him particularly, but like there'll be rival fans that will be singing like the worst songs ever. You know, it's not just gonna be a couple of boos, bro. It's gonna be a lot of boos. It's gonna be a lot of. Is it worth our players and our other fans also going through all that turmoil or not?
Do you know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yeah, you have to be mentally strong as a footballer. There's gonna be times when you go to away days, yeah, and fans are heckling, man. Like, and KG will know about heckling. Do you know what I mean? You have to be mentally prepared. You need to be mentally prepared to get those heckles and be like, listen, cool, I'm gonna turn that into performances. Everyone, we always say, yeah, like, you put your performance on the pitch. That's where we'll judge you from. Do you know what I mean? Maybe as a player, you're probably a nice person. You're a nice person, but as a player on the pitch, that's where we judge you. Do you know what I mean? Like, yesterday's performance was really terrible. We judge you from that. We're not judging you from your family's perspective or anything. No, we're judging you of how you played yesterday within the 90 minutes. What decisions did you make on the ball? Why did you pass to this person? Why did you concede a goal? That's where we're judging you from. Because why? You were the one who chose to say, listen, I want to be a football player when I grow up. Now you're a football player. Your agent is telling you, listen, this is the consequences of what's happened that when you're a football player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, Cream. But but the thing about it is, like, I feel like with that take, you're about to John Murto it, bro. Don't underestimate it's not going to be a couple of boos. It's going to be like a lot of people, even protests. You know, this is like what the significance of what it means to domestic abuse victims. This is like a big conversation, guys. I know.
We don't look. You cannot start that with him now. We got other people to talk to. That'll be a whole nother conversation.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. All right. Hey, pick up yourself. Yeah, always.
Big up, my G's. Love.
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Bless up, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, listen. I don't know if I'm ready for. Am I ready for Pav yet? I don't think I'm ready for Pav yet.
Let's end with Pav.
I'm with Kennedy's fan, but Pav is gonna, because what's going on with the 7 kids, dude?
Hey, yo, Happy New Year from Australia. It's officially 2024.
Over there.
I sent the kids away and had quite a few drinks, so I'm on the sober up at the moment, so I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Yeah, man.
You know that, innit? He's on the 8th kid now. The kid who sent away, he got the missus. You know what happens next.
Yo, man, I always get that line. It's like, have you ever heard of a TV? And I'm like, yeah, I get the TV to distract the other kids while I make more.
Hold on a second. Is that
Three more to go. Then we can have a starting 11 at Man United, bro.
Well, actually, I've been adopting the Australian members of the chat to form my own 11. Koala J official. My child support check is in the mail. You'll find it soon. It'll be there.
Big up, Koala.
Yeah, man. Oh, look,
it's been. Ask this question. What flag is that you got on your DP right there, fam?
That's the Qatari flag, my man. That's the Qatari flag.
That's the last time we should see that flag, bro. We should die in 2023.
Yeah. It'll be back to bulk standard in the new year. Well, for you guys anyway. So yeah, it'll be back to bulk standard.
Oh my goodness! What are you thinking
about Mason Greenwood straight away?
Greenwood, bro. Yeah,
Greenwood.
Well, that's actually what I'm here to talk about. I had 2 caveats that I put out to I have an original group chat. Pat's part of that, so I've known him for time. But anyway, it's basically when the alternative funding strategies and whatever United announced, it was like, okay, let's see what it looks like. I wanted clean break, Glazers out, Qatari in, and whatever. Now, Jim Ratcliffe played an absolute blinder in a business sense. He's got into bed with the Glazers. He's got a plan football operations, but I have to walk from United, guys. Like it's one of those things. I always said if the Glazers stayed in this, I can't continue to back it. I'll obviously not watch the team anymore. I've suspended my my streaming subscription. It's one of those things, man. Like it was one of those promises to myself. I can't keep backing something that's just letting us down constantly. Obviously keep in touch with the results, like see how the team itself is progressing. But I can't keep pouring money into this thing, bro. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Greenwood was the other one. It was like, if he comes back, I'm very anti that situation in life. If he comes back, I would have walked anyway. So there were those two things that I put out there. But look, I mean, outside of what the accusations are, he is a immensely talented footballer.
Yeah.
2-footed, can score goals for fun. When his radar's on, he can score some absolute weldies. And it's not like, I don't know, what's that saying? A player who scores world-class goals or a world-class player or something like that. Like he's both. He has that talent to be the upper echelons, but like, absolutely.
I pressed the wrong one. I was trying to look for the bomb and I hit the boo.
No, that's all right. That's all right. We'll take it. We'll take it and run.
B for boo.
Ask you something though, yeah, because I know you said that in those situations you're very high on morality, yeah. But do you not believe someone can become a better person?
Look, I know for a fact people can be better people. I've had members of my own family go through stuff and turn it around, rehab, go through the system. It works. It works. Now there is like a little sort of placeholder. It's like I'm waiting to see how Jim and Ineos and all these guys turn things around in a football way. If they can start getting things right, then you know what? If the Glazers keep out of it as much as they can, you know what? I'm all for it. But right now, it's just like, no, I can't. It's just a personal promise to myself. Whatever, But fans will be fans. I don't think they're going to care about one little, 7-kid procreator down under. You know what I mean? It's like whatever. They're going to get their millions anyway.
Yeah.
It's true.
But no, look, I'm hoping they can turn things around. I mean, the people coming in, Blanc and who's the scout they were talking? No, not the scout. The director of football. Some other bloke that they were talking about. There was
possibly Dan Ashworth, Paul Friedman.
Yeah, Mitchell Ashworth, respected name. So if they can turn things around, clear out the deadwood, change the culture, I might be back on board. But right now, it's just like, nah, man. The fact that this subcommittee is coming in and Joel Glaze is going to be a part of it anyway, it's like, nah, man, and they got their fingers in too many pies for this to succeed. Personal opinion, you guys can disagree. Sorry, drag down the mood, but it's one of those.
No. It's you allowed, bro. I respect that point of view. As as much as I want him back, it's a valid perspective. And Joe, what were you gonna say about it?
I was going to ask Mr. 7K's beat that before he left, like what's his stance on the Ten Hag situation at the moment? Then.
Well, okay. Last couple of games I can't account for because I haven't watched a game since pre-Christmas, so I haven't seen the Villa and Nottingham in those games. But look, I've always been of the mind it's like if he had the people behind him punching in the same way that he is and going in the same direction, he can be very good for the club. You just look at what he did with Ajax and Van der Sar and Overmars. Like they were all in the same direction. They were all doing the same thing. And he got him 4 out of 5 titles or something. So it was ludicrous. And he won us a trophy with a team that on paper really aren't good enough to compete at the top level. He got us a trophy in top 4. And I think he still has enough in him. It's just the play. I blame the players more than Ten Hag for a lot of the issues that we have. I mean, he has the plans for individual games. He makes the substitutes that he thinks will work, but we don't have the players to emphasise it enough. So I think Ten Hag should stay, and I think the conversations with the sporting director make sure they're all on the same page. They're all scouting the same people, and they move forward together, and there is a good chance that it can succeed on a footballing operation. Yeah.
Ten Hag in.
Yes. Yeah. No. Well articulated, bro. Happy New Year to you.
I don't think there's a lot of people that are still Ten Hag in. That's what I feel like. So I'm gonna grab onto any Ten Hag inners that there still is. Roland, bro, you came so late. I don't think we got time for you today, G. Unless look. If you say something, I'm going to bring you in. You're literally going to have 1 minute, yeah? Because we have to wrap it up, and I've got one more person after you who's ending the show. So you're ending the show anyway. So, Roland, 1 minute starts now. Go.
Yeah, happy New Year to everyone, Joe and Potts. I'll be honest, in regards to like Ten Hag, join my club. It's called Ten Hag on the Fence. End of season, sack him or revive him, whatever, I don't care. I created the fence when the whole Ronaldo debacle happened.
Yes.
Bots is aware of it, well aware. I sit on the fence. My fence is built like USA and Mexico border. It's big, thick wall. No problem. We have enough spaces. You don't have to worry. I got medicines. I got food. I got everything. So yeah, we got everything for you, bro. Ten Hag on the fence. You don't really have to have hatred towards him. You don't really have to, not see style of play, which a lot of people actually like. Apparently, style of play, and even if you lose, like Chelsea or De Zerbi, it's still okay. But Eric Ten Hag, even after he wins, it's wrong. And yeah, I saw my old friend Dumb and Dumber together before me a while ago. But Omo.
Yeah.
So God bless him in the new year. I think he gets some knowledge. But yeah, God bless you all, and I'm out.
Big up, Ronald.
Big Paul.
Ten Hag on the fence. I like it.
Shame. I just like to apologize to Pav as well, because obviously me and Pav actually need to have words, but he was on a break and I didn't realize. I'm sorry, Pav. I'm sorry. Next time. Me and you will talk in the new year. Then we'll see each other in the new year, innit? Hope you have a good New Year's as well, by the way, wherever you are. And the last person bringing it home, Energy's fan. Who you saying, blood?
Hello, I am the biggest fan of Kennedy's fan. The fan spins so much. It's inspiring me.
How is it inspiring you?
I can't do it. What you man saying? It's on.
It's on.
Bro.
Hey, you know what, right? Nobody has actually addressed this by the format of the show, the good, bad, and ugly. So I'm gonna stick to the format and address 3 different points, yeah? The good is that we ain't gonna see any more football in 2023 for Man United. The bad is Joe Blackman not doing his Truth is True show for a very long time.
Oh my God! Yes, that has to be called out, Joe.
And you know what? And he knows I've been asking for a while, so he knows.
Yes.
You promised you was gonna call me out, and it has been done.
We out here promoting your show every time, Joe. At the end,
I have different shows on one channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah. This guy might as well change his whole channel to Lions Live, bro. Because man says I'm gonna do a show. Next thing you know, nothing's out.
Can we go to what ugliest, please? Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Ugly is all the stuff that you man been talking about, Man United, isn't it? Ten Hag, the ownership, the players. Even today, we're looking like we're not going to extend Varane's contract because the bread is too much. It's ugly. We've extended Lindelof's contract. Anthony looks like a Beyblade. I want to punch Anthony, by the way. Who's on rushing him? Come we go. You want to go Old Trafford?
No violence. Why, Lil? Why do you want to punch Anthony?
Nah, this guy is cool. Look, what did Amma do when he came on the pitch? Instant improvement. All I see from this Brazilian fidget spinner is he takes on a man, he starts doing samba dancing, and he turns back. Hey, you know what? Stephanie's cooking, you know.
Of course, I got a little end product like Anthony.
Nah. Let me return to Kennedy's fan. I'm gonna become Kennedy's fan again.
Okay. It was really bad today. No, but do you notice it though? Kenny's fan was like, I've never seen it move like that, bro. It was just like, I'm like, what is going on? Oh man.
Listen, everyone who called in. I'm gonna try and do better in the new year with my channel. Backhand Entertainment has to start producing some more backhand shows. So
there's your New Year's resolution right there, Joe.
That's my New Year's resolution. I need to finish that game that I started playing, Lies of P. Yeah, I know Stephanie's been telling me to hype and finish that game, so I'm gonna finish that game, and then I'm gonna move on to something else. But we need to see Truth is Truth at least once a week, and I am slacking. But yeah, new formats to come. Maybe I'm going to do some edited shows rather than doing everything live, and then we can discuss the edited shows on the live show. But yeah, new formats coming. So guys, please look out for that. Coming in the new year, Backhand Entertainment should be giving you some actual entertainment. Football Power Hour, what is your New Year's resolution? What we can expect from you in the New Year's, my brother? Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, what? Like you can expect nothing but undying support for Man United, bro. We gotta just stay, true to our club, adjust our expectations, remember that it's a rebuild, it's a long journey, and let's look at what this new structure is going to bring to us. And man, I don't want to enter 2024 on some negative, expect doom, but I have to be real and just acknowledge where we are. So I'm gonna end on that, bro. Remember, like and subscribe.
Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear that sound. It sounds weird, people. Don't you agree? What is this? All right, love people. Happy New Year from me and Butts.